Omar Isaf here, and in today's video I'm talking about exercises I hate. Alright, I don't hate these exercises, but exercises, when I see people perform them, they're usually either doing it wrong or they're not getting the benefits of these exercises. So I usually don't recommend them because maybe the risk is not worth the reward. Let's talk about the 4. Let's dive right into it. Number 1, the traditional sit-up. What's my problem with this? First of all, it's not really an effective ab exercise. Second of all, it also puts a lot of pressure, when done incorrectly, when you use momentum, on the lower back, how people traditionally do it. And when I say it's not an effective ab exercise, what I mean, where's the loading? Yeah, you can use dumbbells, but there's only a limit to that. Instead, you can either do, hanging leg raises, the ab wheel, a cable crunch, maybe a dragon flag. All will provide a much greater training effect by, first of all, having a load, and second of all, being safer on your lower back. So in terms of the choices that you have available to you, a traditional sit-up really doesn't cut it. And especially the way I see most guys perform at herking and jerking, utilizing their lower back, which puts them at risk of injury. So that's gone. Boom! I don't like it. 2, let's just talk about the upright row. What about the upright row? Well, we gotta talk about internal shoulder rotation. And what happens with the upright row, when guys will bring it up, they'll select a grip that's far too narrow, and when they're bringing it up, that internal rotation, they don't have that ability, that capacity in the shoulder, they don't have the mobility, and so you can either get an impingement going on, their elbow doesn't rise correctly. It's a recipe for shoulder injury. So I actually, recommend a variation of the upright row, but how guys traditionally do it, like so, and they're bringing it up, a lot of pressure on the shoulder, nah. What we want instead is a wider grip. So if you are going to do an upright row, you're going to bring a wider grip and you're going to bring it all the way just to below the nipple line actually here. Most guys will bring it too high and too close, and that's where the internal shoulder rotation and impingement can happen. What you want to do is bring it wider and not as high, and you'll still get the same training effect on your upper trap. That's 2. 3, let's talk about box jumps. I recommend box jumps. I love box jumps. But how a lot of guys will perform it, they got a need for speed. They're cruising for a bruising. It's a recipe for disaster because it's an ego thing. Yo, how high can you jump, bro? And they'll set the box. I've seen this happen. They'll set the box too high. They'll try and jump, miss it, slam their shit, and then, a small chance, which does occur, if they land on their feet improperly, ACL tear, right? Where that impact is so harsh on your body because you fell, you missed the landing, that instead what happens, pop. You injure yourself, and I've actually seen this happen. So the box jump, I do recommend. First of all, you need the proper hip mobility. Second of all, you need to set it at the right height. Is there any, real training effect in terms of trying to set a PR or 1 rep max at the box jump? Maybe slightly, but what's the risk versus the reward? Check your ego at the door. It's not, a tool to try and brag about in the gym. Oh, how high can you jump? And then you injure yourself. It's about producing a training effect, trying to potentiate your nervous system. So make sure you're smart at what height you set it, a height that you can achieve. Lastly, sticking to the same point, talking about technique error, I'm talking about the jump squat. And what's the problem with the jump squat? I love the jump squat for building explosiveness. Sign me up. How most guys do it, I'm not about that. And here's the problem. Because their upper back is not tight, the problem with the jump squat, how most guys will do, the bar will actually shift up, so it will leave their shoulders, pop up, and then when they land back down, it slams on their spine. That is not safe. That is not healthy at all. So the bar, the load, let's say it's like 200 pounds, will leave up, slam back down on their spine, and not only that, some guys, they don't make the jump squat a fluid movement, so when they jump and they land, they stick in it. Once again, the impact, the jolt of the bar landing on their spine, that compressive force, it's not a good idea. So, if you are going to jump squat, yes, I recommend it. I am a fan. Make sure that your upper back is tight and make sure you're landing properly. Pretty much all these exercises, with the exception of the, normal traditional sit-up, have benefits. It's how they're performed. And the majority of people, when they perform them, because there is a risk to these exercises, they perform it incorrectly and you could get injured or just simply not get the training effect that you seek. So, you got to keep that in mind. When you choose exercises, you got to keep in mind that your form has to be strict. You have to be smart. Otherwise, as I said before, you'll injure yourself. And you won't care about this until it happens. But I'm warning you. right now. So guys, that's all I want to talk about. What I see in the gym, the injuries that occur, and some friendly words of wisdom. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like the video. Till next time guys, I'll be seeing all of you in the next video. Peace.